Hey there, grade 6. New video for you guys today. This one on finding and comparing unit rates. And so there is a learning target that I can use division to find and compare unit rates. And so a couple of prior knowledge skills required, just that you can make t-tables, you can skip count, and that you can divide and multiply decimals by whole numbers. So the first skill to be looking at, and there's only two for this lesson, is that we're finding unit rates using ratio tables. So we have this problem that says if you know that 2 books cost $6, how can you determine the cost of 1 book? And so we can use a ratio table to answer that one. So if I have 2 books, the cost is $6. If I want to go down to 1 book, then normally what we've been doing is using multiplication to go from the first term to the second term. But if we're going from, let's say, the given ratio, which is 2 to 6 in this case, if I want to go to a ratio that's lower or less than the given ratio, then I actually am going to need to divide. So that's going to get me from 2 to 1, which means that over here I also need to divide by 2, which means that, now this is not a real difficult problem, but which means that 1 book is going to cost me $3. Now I just wrote a couple of notes here. It says rates higher than the given rate can be found using multiplication, which is kind of what we've been doing in the past couple of videos. The unit rate, however, can be found with division. So if we're going down from 2 to 6 to 1 to 3, we have to find that using division. So for example, if 1 peach costs 25 cents, 3 peaches would cost 75 cents, right? That would be 25 cents times 3. If I go the other way, though, 3 peaches cost 75 cents, 1 peach would cost 25 cents, right? Because I would take my 75 cents, and then I'd have to divide by 3. So just be aware of that as we're finding unit rates. We're typically going to be using division in this one. Not always, but generally speaking. So then just, the workbook will kind of move on to some word problems on the second page, on page 124. So just be aware of some stuff. I'm going to use a decimal here. I wrote down some comparisons. 1 kilogram equals 1,000 grams. 1 kilometer is 1,000 meters. 1 meter is 100 centimeters. 1 centimeter is 10 millimeters. Just so we can remember for our conversion. I might have to bust out my calculator for this one. So here's this word problem. 3 bags of rice weigh 7.5 kilograms. How many grams does each bag weigh? And so a couple things are going on. 7.5 kilograms is what the weight we're given, but we're asked to find it in grams. So I'm actually going to need to convert 7.5 kilograms to grams. So to go from kilograms to grams, I'm actually going to need to multiply it by 1,000. And so I will do that right now. So first thing I'm going to do is I'll take 7.5 kilograms and multiply it by 1,000 grams. And so that's going to give me 7,500 kilograms. So that's a unit conversion, first of all. That's that multiplying decimals by whole numbers. Then what I'm going to need to do is divide this, right? So here's my bags of rice. Here would be my table, my ratio table. Bags of rice, and then we'll say mass or weight. Right, so here's my ratio table. 3 bags is 7,500 grams. If I want to go down to each bag or 1 bag, then I need to divide by 3, which means I also need to divide 7,500 by 3. And when I do that, I get 2,500 grams. So then I use my trusty therefore symbol, the 3 dots. 1 bag of rice weighs 2,500 grams or 2.5 kilograms. So again, short 2-page video, but I want you to do the practice questions on 123, 124, numbers 1 to 10. It's pretty straightforward. It just uses division instead of multiplication. So again, thanks for watching, guys, and have a great day.